Hey, so it's been a little over a year since I made that last Kratom video, and I just kind of want to do a bit of an update and just show you how I personally take it. So I just weigh it out using this scale here. Let's turn it on. Now, ideally, you should be using a milligram scale. This only goes to a tenth of a gram, but uh, I guess that's close enough for me. But yeah, you should probably be using a milligram so you know exactly what you're getting. Okay, I'll put the cup on there. Tear it. Alright. And then you're just going to fill it up. My standard dose is 5.5 grams. Um, I know in my original video I said I only took 2 grams and like I thought I felt effects from it. Honestly, I was probably just bullshitting myself. I don't know. I mean, I did feel something with the 2 grams, but it wasn't much compared to 5.5, obviously. And just dump it in. I use a sweetened coffee. That's what I would recommend. You could use whatever you want, but this just helps cover up the bitter taste and the grainy texture and everything. So yeah, whatever works. And just stir it until it's as mixed in as possible. Um, it's really not pleasant to get down, but this definitely makes it easier. Also, like tea with honey, that also does pretty well. Um, Putting it just straight up in water, it does not taste good. I mean, you can do that. I've done that before. Um, Toss and wash, which is where I think you put the powder in your mouth and then you chase it down with liquid. That is terrible. I don't know how anybody does that, but it's an option. You can also take like veggie capsules or whatever, but I've never done that. I think it would take too long for the capsules to digest, and I don't know. I just prefer doing it this way. So I'm gonna drink this down, and then I'll be talking about my experience with it. Well, that wasn't the most pleasant thing in the world, but you get used to it after a while. So, yeah, I've been using Kratom for a fair amount of time now, like a little over a year, and I have to say I haven't had any problems with it so far. I haven't had any issues with addiction or anything like that. I've been able to keep it as like a once a week treat, and I usually find that it's best on like a weekend morning when I haven't eaten anything, my stomach is empty. Um, I'm already having coffee, which I can put it in, and yeah, it's just relaxing. It's chill. I take a red vein strain of it, red Bali, and before I was taking white elephant. They're both pretty relaxing. If you have like anxiety problems or whatever, it just chills you out. You don't really care about things quite so much. I could see how for some people that would be like a mentally addictive thing, and then it can become physically addictive as you take it every day, all the time. It's definitely not a good thing to get yourself into. So you got to be careful with that. It could also cause liver damage with heavy abuse. People have ended up in the hospital for that, so just be smart about it. Um, Now, on the contrary, even though it is addictive in itself, because of its opioid effects, I suppose, people have used kratom to get off opioids as an alternative to Suboxone or methadone, or I don't know, maybe people have used it to get off methadone and Suboxone too. I'm not really sure. I would have to look into that, but it's interesting. I know somebody that's gotten off oxys using kratom, so that's something. Um, I just kind of use it sort of recreationally, sort of medicinally for the anxiety, but like I don't use it medicinally in the sense that I take it all the time because I don't want to end up addicted, and I'm afraid that I would if I took it like more than I currently do. It's kind of a slippery slope, and I have to maintain some discipline over it. Um, But yeah, I really think that's all there is to say about it. It's just a chill experience. I still haven't tried it with weed yet, so I may report on that in the future. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comments and I'll get back to you about it. And yeah, thank you. We'll see you later. Oh, by the way, so it's been about 40 minutes since I took it, and I'm definitely feeling the effects now. And you might be able to hear it in my voice, but I am sick. I don't know what it is, maybe a cold or something. Hopefully not the flu, but I have body aches and been coughing and everything, and it hasn't been pleasant. And while my nose is still stuffy, I'm not currently coughing now, and the aches are definitely less severe. So it's definitely helping with that. And I also wanted to say, if you're already a nicotine user, it has a good synergy with it. It just kind of adds to the relaxed feeling. But if you're not a nicotine user, don't don't do it. But it's just something I wanted to say. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.